Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, on a beautiful fall Monday afternoon right here on the studio in Wall Street. And a new week is officially here. You guys know that, right? Did you enjoy the weekend? I know I did. But a full day of work has officially passed. The sun is beginning to set earlier and earlier each day, and it's time to get out of here and enjoy the remaining hours of sunlight. That's right, guys. You know what time it is. It's happy hour here in the Big Apple. U.S. stocks strong to start the week, and not just any kind of strong, but massively strong, as the markets are attempting to extend the recent recovery from correction levels as investors await a new earnings season and last Friday's jobs data and what that means regarding a possible rate hike. But first, we begin with today's data, as ISM non-manufacturing came in at 56.9 for the month of September. That's below August 59 read and also below expectations of 57.5. Also, the final market PMI services index for September coming in at 55.1, but that was below August read of 56.1 and also the lowest read since June. In other words, today saw a data flop. So why the rise? I'll tell you exactly why. Overseas in Europe, stocks closing more than 2.5% higher following the weaker than expected U.S. jobs report, continuing to dampen expectations of a rate hike this year. Also, Japan's Nikkei and Hong Kong's Hang Seng both up more than 1.5% to two-week highs. Mainland Chinese stocks, they're closed until Wednesday for the National Day holidays. And the U.S., Japan, and 10 other Pacific Rim countries reaching an agreement today for the years-in-the-making Trans-Pacific Partnership. But the trade details, it still needs to be finalized by Congress. And investors still focused on last week's poor jobs report once again, which in turn has led investors to start believing that an interest rate hike may be even further delayed into possibly next year. Team all of that with oil prices up 72 cents to $42.25 a barrel, the U.S. dollar trading higher, and gold futures up $1 at $1137.60 a troy ounce. Then you have yourself a session to start off the new trading week where 9 stocks have risen for every decliner over at the New York Stock Exchange. Let's take a look now to see how the markets have been shaping up to close out the first trading session of a new week. And on the corporate front, we have to talk about shares of Alphabet, the new umbrella company for Google, jumping in the first few minutes of trade today. Now, both Class A and Class C shares of Alphabet about 2% higher this afternoon. Alphabet identical to Google from a stock market perspective. You want more market news? Check out our earlier ModernWallStreet.com Market Movers report with our very own Lelda Smits. I'm going to touch very briefly on sports. Number 1, Chelsea. I'm not going to talk about it. And when it comes to baseball, the countdown begins this Friday evening. October baseball, it is New York Mets versus the Los Angeles Dodgers in LA. I expect a sweep. Beat LA. For ModernWallStreet.com, I'm James Sweeney.